Hi everyone, my name is Eric Van Drunen. I'm the chair of the board at LHCS this year. Normally, we would have two membership meetings every year, one in the fall and one in the spring. Last year, because of COVID-19 and the lockdown, our spring membership meeting didn't happen. So it's been a little while since you've heard from the board. We wanted to use this video as an opportunity to give you an update from the board and from the school administration as well. In terms of the makeup of our board, last spring we learned that two of our board members wouldn't be serving this coming year. One had completed their 3-year term, and the other had made the decision to homeschool their children this year. So Cheryl Jonker and Tom Graham have agreed to join our board. We'll be formally presenting them to the membership at the membership meeting in November. Until then, they are acting board members. And then in the late summer, we learned that two more board members wouldn't be serving on the board this year. They had decided to educate their children from home for the time being. So we're on the hunt for two more individuals to serve on our board. Our hope is to have them identified in time for the membership meeting in mid-November. That meeting's probably going to happen online, as you can imagine.
Hello LHCS, my name is Cheryl Jonker and I'm one of the newest members on the board this year, and I am here to let you know about the GIFTS program. For parents who have been around the school for a while, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But for new parents, the GIFTS program is a program we have for all our families to get involved in volunteer hours throughout the year and to track who is doing what. Normally, there's a certain number of hours that each family is required to earn over the course of the year. But since this year is not an ordinary one, and since some of the regular opportunities are not available, the board has decided to suspend the GIFTS program for this year. This means that you will not be required to meet a certain number of hours for this year. As an aside, I should mention if you're one of the families that had opted out of the program, you can expect to be contacted about that at a later time. So, all that being said about the GIFTS program, that doesn't mean that there aren't opportunities available. In fact, it's critical that we pull together to make this year happen. Our school relies on volunteers to run smoothly, and the board is asking you to consider how you can get involved. There are two current opportunities that I'd like to highlight. The first is Adopt the Teacher program. During these COVID times, our teachers are putting in extra effort to make our school safe and to care for our kids. Would you like to adopt one of these teachers? Pray for them consistently and encourage them throughout the year. If this is something you and your family can do, check out the newsletter for the full announcement and email Laura Lees to get connected. The second is the fundraising committee. We need people who can help out with our fundraisers, and also those people who can think of new ways to operate given all the COVID restrictions. The cool thing about this committee is that its results directly impact the bottom line. And you can see how all your efforts can pay off. So check the newsletter for the full details on that one as well. So there will be more opportunities that become available. Stay tuned to the newsletter. And in summary, even though the GIFTS program isn't running, consider how you can get involved. It's our school. Let's pull together and make this year happen.
Hi everyone, my name is Dan Limas and I'm the treasurer of the board this year. I just wanted to share some updates with you regarding the financial health of the school. Our enrollment is down quite a bit this year, mainly due to families deciding to homeschool due to health concerns during the COVID crisis. So this obviously represents a drop in our revenue that we want to keep a close eye on. We're not considering any further cuts at the moment for a few reasons. One of the main changes that we've seen over the summer is that the CEWS, which is the Canada Employment Wage Subsidy Program, We thought that we originally would not be eligible for that program, but the requirements changed over the summer, so that nonprofit organizations like ours are now eligible for that. So our financial administrator, Maria Flickema, has been hard at work on our applications for this subsidy, and we expect that it will offset a lot of this lost revenue that we've seen. We're also working on preparing our financial statements for the past school year, but early results look like we ended the year in quite a good place, actually a little bit of a surplus, mainly due to the cuts that we were able to make partway through the year. So that will help as well going into this year. One other thing that I wanted to draw your attention to is the upcoming Fall Fund Drive. This is important every year. It's our main source of donations. It's usually about $50,000 of our revenue every year is from these donations. But this year in particular, it will be particularly crucial. So I would encourage you later this month, when the ask comes out for volunteers to canvass for this program, I would ask that you consider helping out in that way. Obviously, this year is going to be a bit different than other years financially for the school. The board is going to be keeping a close eye on our finances and letting you know of any changes as they happen.
Greetings, LHCS community. We're already 1 month into our school year, and although our routines are looking a little different this year, what's really amazing is how our students have adapted incredibly quickly, and some of the things that haven't changed. As you go through our school, we're still all about educating and inspiring children to become all that God has created them to be. Let's go inside, and our VPs are going to tell you and show you some of the things that are happening in our school.
Hi, I'm Harriet Mostert, another of the vice principals, and I'm showing you our mobile library cart that's going to be used for kindergarten to grade 1. The students will have access to the library materials delivered right to their classroom for them to browse every other week. This is the way that it's working in the grade 1B classroom. A few students at a time will go to the browsing table and choose some books.
Gianna and Kaylee, you can grab your book bucket from your book bucket spot and bring it. Hi everyone, my name is Julie Huntz and I am a teacher and also a vice principal at LHCS. This is my grade 7 Bible class. Currently they are studying the Gospels in the New Testament, and they are reading through a whole Gospel and journaling.
Hi there, I'm Carolyn Benzoil, the Vice Principal for Student Life, and I'm on yard duty right now, just showing you that the kids are outside having fun. They're dressed for the weather, and this is one more thing that we've added. We've added one more recess, and we're just excited that kids get to be outside, just have a mask break, and they can still be safe and separated in their own cohort. Bye!
So there's a quick glimpse of day-to-day life here this year at LHCS. Thank you for your continued support and prayers.
Hi everyone, my name is Kyle Vanderlyn. I've been a board member since 2018. I'm going on my third year with the board. I also have 2 kids that attend LHCS, Briar in grade 5 and Willem in grade 1. I'm also a member of the Principal Search Committee along with my fellow board member Laura Lies. Over the summer, we formed the Principal Search Committee with 2 teacher representatives and 1 parent representative, and we laid out a work plan identifying key milestones with the goal to present a candidate to the full board by the end of February. To date, the job has been posted on several websites, one being Advance, and we've already received a candidate application, and we will continue to receive applications until November. The next step is to have interviews scheduled for December and January, where we will finalize and select a preferred candidate and present that person to the board, as I noted before, by the end of February. As you know, this is not an ordinary year with a degree of uncertainty that touches all aspects, including the search for a new principal. However, we have faith and pray that God will align the right qualified candidates for the position. And we ask for your prayers in this process for the committee and for the larger board to make the best decision for LHCS. Thank you.
Well, I hope you found those updates useful. If you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I look forward to seeing you at our fall membership meeting, currently scheduled for mid-November. On behalf of the board and administration at LHCS, I hope you enjoy the upcoming long weekend. We have a lot to be thankful for. As it says in Psalm 107, give thanks to the Lord, for he is good, his love endures forever.